Be decisive. Be able to look at yourself and say, this is what I'm going to do, and then do it. Be able to just absolutely tell yourself with 100% certainty that you can make decisions, and that what decisions you make, you will stick to. So many people end up being fucking wishy-washy. They can't make a decision. They waste time. Time is a very valuable resource that we on average get 80 years of. That is not a lot of time. Be able to tell yourself that this is what you're going to do, and then do it. In order to see the true outcome of a situation, you can't see it. You can't foretell what's truly going to happen. You have to stick with it in order to see what happens. If it's a wrong decision, learn from your mistake and keep making new decisions. Do not be afraid to make a wrong decision. Just as everyone will tell you, you learn better from making a mistake than you do from someone telling you what could possibly go wrong from making a mistake. You have to look at it as a lesson. If you make a mistake, you learn from it, you move on. Don't be afraid to do literally any situation. You're afraid to go talk to girls. What's the worst that could happen? You're afraid to go talk in front of people. What's the worst that could happen? You're afraid to drive your car. You're afraid to walk down a certain street. What is the worst that could happen? Understand that fear is something that's so illogical that it wastes our time. We're going to live for 80 years, man. Do not waste any of that. Anyone who is 80 years old and who finally can see what it's like to see the end, you finally see the finish line, they'll tell you that it's too short and they're trying to relive every last moment they can. Why not live it right now? Go out, make decisions. Make things happen that would have never happened in your lifetime. Sometimes you might have to go do some absurd shit, but go do it. Do not be afraid to go and do things you'd never do before. So many people will get caught up in being afraid from doing one thing. Say like, oh, they went to school and they failed. They'll never go back because they don't want to be perceived as an idiot. But if they were to stick with it and go back after they failed, they'll end up realizing that after they failed, they already knew everything, and the second time was going to be way easier than the first. And they also known why they failed in the fucking first time. For you, it might not be that exact situation, but apply that to your situation. Look at yourself, look at what's going on in your life, and say, hey, how can I fix this? And then fix it, come up with a plan, stick with that plan. Make decisions based on that plan. It is that fucking simple, people. More people have problems sticking with their decisions than any other time right now. And if that's even a problem for you, that's when the fuck you mindset comes in there. If something comes along your path of your decision, so you want to be a tax accountant or whatever, so you're going to college for that, so someone comes up to you and says, hey, you want to go do drugs? You want to go party? Some fucking trashy ass whore comes up to you and says, hey, let's fuck. A million things could have happened, but I mean, look at it like that and tell that new road that's going to take you way off your path. Be able to identify what's going to fear you from your path and what's going to keep you forward. So say, for instance, you have the trashy whore, or you have the really nerdy smart girl in your class. The trashy whore you might be down to fuck, but the really nerdy smart girl in your class might actually help you get your degree. Choose which one you want. Choose which one's probably going to be better. I mean, I'm sorry for the analogy there, but I mean, that's the simplest way I could think of at the moment. Go out there and just fucking do some shit, though. Do not be afraid to make a decision. Do not be afraid to live your life. Other people will see your fear and use it against you. That's where things like the army come in. People are afraid to be adults, so they hook you up when you're 18. Before you graduate high school, they're in your face telling you how bad life sucks and that we can make it better for you. But they don't. You go in there for 20 years and you come out, sure, you have all these great ass benefits like shitty hospitals and fucking PTSD. Oh, and for what? You get half your fucking pay? Oh, that's great. We just wasted 20 years of your life. Oh, and oh, you've all killed people you didn't even want to kill. Look at that. Same shit happens in real life. Employers, fucking relationships. There's so many different applications that happens. You have to learn to make decisions, or else people will make them for you. And if you're not strong enough to stick with them, people will veer you from your path and put you on theirs. You have to be strong-willed, or else your life is going to become someone else's. Do not be a bitch in this world, okay? Just like someone in prison getting fucked in the ass, same thing will happen to you in real life. If you let yourself get fucked in the ass by society, then someone is really going to come fuck you in the ass. Be a fucking man and go stab somebody. Go beat the shit out of somebody. Do not let someone oppose you, okay? Run over your obstacles like a fucking train. Like a fucking man, man. Fucking go do some shit.